Ever catch yourself imagining the perfect life, picturing your dream career, or planning how amazing your day could be, and then realize an hour has passed and you've done nothing? Don't worry, it's not laziness. What's happening is something called a dopamine trap. Your brain gives you small hits of pleasure while your focus quietly slips away. Hey everyone, today we're diving into why daydreaming feels so good, why it secretly makes it harder to get things done, and how you can actually use it to your advantage. If your mind tends to wander during studying, work, or even while doing something important, this is for you. Here's the science part in simple terms. Your brain loves rewards. Every time you achieve something, even something small, it releases dopamine, a chemical that makes you feel good. But here's the trick. Your brain doesn't care if the reward is real or imagined. When you daydream about an amazing vacation, your dream job, or even a fun weekend plan, your brain gets a tiny dopamine hit. That little rush feels satisfying, even though you haven't actually done anything. That's why daydreaming is so tempting. Your brain thinks it's rewarding itself, but in reality, your actual focus is slipping away. After a long session of daydreaming, sitting down to do real work suddenly feels boring or difficult. Why? Because your brain has been trained to get quick, easy hits of pleasure from imagination. Real-life tasks, like studying or writing an assignment, take effort and don't give immediate satisfaction. This is why many people get frustrated with themselves. You might tell yourself, "I'll focus in a minute," but your brain is quietly saying, "Nope, I want another dopamine hit first." It's not laziness, it's your brain seeking easy rewards. Now, here's the good news. Not all daydreaming is bad. Short, intentional breaks can actually improve creativity and focus. The key difference is control. Mindful breaks have a purpose. You know you're stepping away for a few minutes to recharge. Uncontrolled daydreaming, on the other hand, just hijacks your attention and leaves your tasks waiting. Now that we understand why daydreaming hijacks our focus, let's talk about how to take control of your brain's dopamine system and actually turn your energy into productivity. 1. Micro-commitments. This simply means making tiny promises to yourself to just start a task. Your brain hates big, overwhelming goals. That's why saying, "I'll study for 2 hours," instantly feels exhausting. But if you say, "I'll just study for 5 minutes," or "I'll read 1 page," your brain agrees, because it sounds easy. And here's the trick. Once you start, you often keep going. That's because finishing even a tiny step gives your brain a small hit of dopamine, a real sense of reward, which motivates you to continue. So instead of waiting to feel ready or motivated, just make the task smaller and start. That little beginning creates momentum, and momentum is what keeps you moving forward. 2. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful way to train your attention. When you notice your mind wandering, instead of judging yourself, gently acknowledge the daydream and bring your focus back to the task. Practicing this regularly strengthens the executive control system in your brain, which governs focus and self-regulation. Over time, you'll find that daydreams no longer hijack your attention as easily, and returning to work becomes a natural habit. 3. Control your environment. Your brain is constantly drawn to quick dopamine hits, phone notifications, open tabs, background apps. Reducing these distractions makes a big difference. Try setting up visual cues for focus, like a clean workspace, a short checklist, or a timer. Soon, your brain will start linking dopamine rewards with completing tasks instead of escaping them. This shifts your dopamine system from chasing imaginary pleasure to reinforcing real achievement. Daydreaming isn't the enemy. It's a dopamine trap, a small pleasure that can steal hours if you're not careful. But with awareness, a bit of planning, and structured breaks, you can actually use it to fuel creativity without losing focus. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep growing.